You do the intro, man.
Bro, I look so immigrant today, bro.
Is that how we're opening?
That's how we're opening.
Yeah, on the podcast where there's going to be no editing. This is raw.
I look Portuguese as fuck today, man.
Okay, that's more like it. That's more like it. Because immigrants can be from anywhere.
Trimming, you know.
Right. So you looked, what, Middle Eastern?
I don't know. Just look like I've got an overgrown beard, long hair, just sad face.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, basically. I'm fucking Jesus, mate.
Yeah, Middle Eastern. That's fair enough. What was we talking about 10 seconds ago? Jerking off. Screaming at the camera. Let's start on that.
About that.
Let's start on that. That's a good subject, isn't it?
Do you want to demonstrate to the camera how that is done?
No. Sorry to Spotify-only listeners. You don't know what's going on right now. I'm vigorously masturbating with my eyes wide open. Yeah. You know, if you are on audio only, you might want to swap over to video mode.
Bro's gonna last the whole hour of the podcast.
Oh hell no!
Right as the outro is when it busts.
That's a crazy podcast idea. I feel like we said this before. So something has been said like this before. I don't know if it was us or if I've seen it somewhere. But it's like you could do a podcast where you're both jerking off, and then one of you busts, it's over. So it could be 2 hours, it could be 1 hour, it could be 10 minutes, you know?
Yeah, I feel like if it was quick, it's just really weird. If it's too long, it's also weird. The whole podcast would just be weird, I think.
What, if we're both jerking off?
Yeah.
Looking into the camera? I think it would be weird as well. I don't think that'd be normal. So how's your week been, man? How's your week been? What have you been up to? We haven't done a podcast in 2 weeks. What's been happening with you?
I've not been doing much, man. I've been stressing.
That sounds healthy. Just what about moving?
Yeah. So currently in the process of moving very, very soon. I am under 2 weeks now. And so I ain't got a place. So it's very fun. Would not recommend.
You're going to be homeless, pretty much. All these jokes, all this
Basically.
karma, you're fucked.
That's why I'm not shaving my beard or cutting my hair. I'm kind of just letting go with it until I found a house, and then
until the
so
UK government just puts you in a house in London.
That's not what I was trying to get at with the intro, but
I was like, I look so Middle Eastern, guys.
I didn't say that.
Put me in a nice house, please. You're just gonna go wandering on the beaches. Just go fully clothed, yeah. Sprint into the ocean, like grow your beard out, sprint into the ocean, and then walk back up the beach, and there'll be like a coast guard up there.
Yes, speak a different language when I come back.
Like, yeah, just be speaking, like, just make something up. I'll be like, sir, come here. Quickly, into the mansion. Quickly, sir.
Yeah, that would be good though, because then I would get a free hotel for a while. So maybe I should do that one.
Maybe.
Life hacks, bro. Life hacks.
Are we going to be talking about politics on the podcast with no cuts? This is the raw podcast. Are we going to get into this?
You're the one that started this conversation, mate.
That's true. I can also barely fucking hear you because your voice keeps lagging. It's going to drive me crazy. I think it's my Wi-Fi. I might have to get up.
Yeah, I think it's your Wi-Fi.
Plug my Ethernet cable in. I've seen stuff lately, man. People be getting so angry that I've seen like headlines that are like refugees placed in, £1 million house, but the only reason it's like £1 million house is just because it's in London. It'll be like the shittest terraced house I've ever seen, and it's just like.
What do you want me to say about that?
Yeah, I can't be mad at that, to be honest, because like pretty shit house. It just happens.
What's going on? My internet's also cutting out, man. They don't like us talking about this shit.
Yeah, it's God's sign to stop talking about stuff that we don't know about. I only asked how your week's been. Are we here already? Fucking hell, what's going on?
You wanted to bring this up.
I just thought of a good joke is all. I couldn't help myself. It's not my fault. Right.
Yeah, my week, as I said, has been stressful. I've just been trying to find a place to live. So it's been fun. been spending my time on Rightmove and looking at places.
Goated website.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Rightmove. Imagine that, Rightmove sponsor. Wouldn't that be cool?
And then
How
the
would that
first
even
joke is about refugees getting placed in houses.
That's perfect,
good.
bro. What?
That's good for the sponsor, actually. Yeah. Sponsored by gov.uk.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't paid my TV license in 20 years. Sponsored by gov.uk. Bro, if there's one thing that makes me want to start like a civil war, it's the TV license. What is that, man? What is that?
I don't pay TV license, mate.
Good. No one should pay the fucking TV license. What do we get out of it? BBC? Not even a good kind. Fucking just BBC, bro. What? What's the point?
Yeah, I don't.
What is the point?
You literally, it's just so you can watch live TV, but just watch ads most of the time anyway. I don't know who'd be doing that nowadays.
Just watch shit TV that no one wants to watch. Why am I paying for this? What? It's fucking stupid. I need
How's
to
your
plug my
week
Ethernet
been,
in,
man?
bro.
Well, how's your past 2 weeks? Because I actually haven't talked in 2 weeks.
I can't hear you. I need to plug my Ethernet in. Wait. 1 second. No, you said how's my week been? How's my last couple of weeks?
Yeah, how's your last 2 weeks been? Because we haven't really probably talked in 2 weeks, really.
Pretty terrible, man. Pretty terrible.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, I've been lazy. I've been fat. I've been struggling.
What you been doing?
Not much, man. Just work and yeah. I'm not too pleased with myself with the last couple of weeks. So I've just not been as productive as I'd have liked to. I mean, last week, really, I was a complete write-off. This week, like Monday to now, it's been pretty bad.
Yeah.
The week before that was alright. Put out a video that got me to 2,000 subs. That's nice. So
nice. Bro's
that's how
competing directly with Cretins.
Yeah, I know, it's neck and neck. Cretins is on what, 2040 or something? I'm on 2001. I just lost one actually. So whoever unsubscribed,
sorry,
fuck
bro.
you.
I didn't mean for you to notice, but I just had to.
Was that you?
We
Yeah.
started the conversation. Yeah.
Or is that actually, I fucking hate this guy. Unsubscribe. Fair enough.
Just
yeah, so I was
pissed
doing
me
that.
off, man.
I was doing that. I was working, making that video, and then this week come around, I climbed some mountains. That was awful. Man. I did the free peak challenge.
You, man. Disappointed in you. Only did 2. That's the 2 peak challenge.
Yeah, I mean, I just the third one, it just wasn't going to happen. I mean, I didn't really train for it, so I'm proud that I got up to. I don't really care, and it was just the most exhausting thing I've ever done, which is why all of this week / last week kinda, but I didn't really do much because my body was just recovering all week.
Was the real reason you just didn't want to go to Wales?
No, I was in Wales. I was stuck in Wales. Once the thing finished, because we were going to get a lift to like the train station with the group that we did it with, and then so if anyone's wondering, there's a thing called Free Peak Challenge where in UK or Britain technically, because it's not Northern Ireland, there's 3 tall mountains. One in England, one in Scotland, one in Wales. And the challenge is you've got to climb all of them in 24 hours. So we're doing this with like this group thing. We did 2. We reached the third one after like a night in a minivan going from like the north of England to like the south of like fucking Wales.
It's the north of Wales, but yeah.
Oh yeah, no, the north of Wales.
Still
so that took like 6 hours. It took 6 hours in the van. And we get there and all 3 of us, my brother and my mum, were like, we're not doing this third one. Like, we just can't be bothered. So we just left. It was meant to get a lift with, like, the people that we were doing it with. But they went up, so we're like, we're just going to go now. So we got, like, stranded in some little Welsh town. We had to get, like, a bus to a train to a bus to a train to a train to a train to then get the train that we needed to get back to, where we live. It was fucking awful. The longest train journey I've ever done.
To travel back?
Like 7 hours. Just from northern
Sounds great.
Wales to like, well, you know where I live. It's not even that far from like, you know,
No,
there.
it's not that
It's
far from
not.
Wales,
It's
technically.
not. It's not a 7-hour journey, but just public transport, man, is so indirect, you know. And everything went well on the journey, apart from like, you know, one of the trains wasn't operating properly, so we had to get a bus. But everything was like on time. It just took that long, so that was even more exhausting.
Yeah.
And it had been 24 hours with like no sleep at that point, pretty much. Oh, bro. And we stank, bro. We was on them trains. Those poor Welsh people that had to sniff us fucking stink. We got on and you could smell us 3 carriages down, bro. It was bad, bro. We stunk. So yeah.
Okay. So you got to see Wales, just...
Yeah, and it was lovely weather too. And, you know, it was all beautiful. Got to see lots of views, much of the UK.
Anyway, how was Ben Nevis and Scafell Pike then, at least?
They were nice, man. They were nice. I'm going back to Scotland pretty soon. Inspired by this trip, yeah. It's my anniversary with my girlfriend. We're going to go camping probably up in Scotland. Going to drive. That'll be fun.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, first time driving her car. I'm gonna
When's
crash.
that?
That's not next week, but a week after. So no podcast then, guys. This is the last one for a while. I mean, this will probably be the last one.
If you die of fucking in the camp, mate, we ain't seeing each other again.
Yeah. I'm actually scared, bro, because the kind of camping I want to do is not on like a campsite. It's called wild camping, where you just
you want to do that shit?
Yeah, but I'm kind of scared there's going to be some like creepy guy. I'm not going to say that, bro. What if someone follows me? I've not done it yet.
In there, bro. I want to know if I know the place.
You won't know. I mean, I'm going by, well, not by Glasgow, but like that's like the closest.
Is it Lochman
city? No, but that's nearby. I know the name.
Yeah, it's nearby, bro. I know.
Oh no, Lochman. That's the big like holiday one, like north of Glasgow. No, it's not. It's not there, but it's near to there. That would be too populated, I think, because the weather will be nice. I think that's like a Scotsman's, you know, Devon, where they just go to like a nice lake. And I bet it'll be busy with people that live in Glasgow going up there. So,
funnily enough, you're saying that because, like, it was not for our anniversary, but me and my girlfriend may be going to Scotland for our birthdays in October.
It's super. Have you been before to Scotland?
No, I've not been.
Which bit do you want to go to? It's so beautiful, man. It's so cool.
I'm planning to go to Edinburgh, and I feel like next year I want to do like the NC 500. That'd be sick.
The what?
But
MC 500.
It's like, yeah, it's the you do like the top left of all the Highlands. Like, you just go across like the edge of Scotland. Like it's like a route. It's a route. It's like a road that just takes you all around the Highlands, and it's probably like a week-long journey where you stop off and
that sounds
sleep
awesome.
places and whatever. But that'd be sick.
Yeah, I mean, I went to Edinburgh the last year. Yeah, and it was really cool. You know, it's just awesome. It kind of annoyed me how nice it was, bro. Yeah, I mean, when I went to Edinburgh, I didn't see much of like the Scottish like nature. It is like got like mountains and hills like surrounding it. But it kind of annoyed me how nice and well kept it was. I know it's a small city, but I was like, why aren't cities in England this nice, bro? What's going on? What's going on? Where's all the money going? To Scotland, apparently, because it's so nice up there, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's just what it is, I guess. I mean, the only thing about that is all the tourists you'd get there, though. I mean, if you lived there, you'd get so fed up of all the tourists all the time. But as a tourist yourself, it's fun, probably. So.
Yeah, no, what something that annoyed me so much was when I was in Edinburgh, is the amount of fucking Americans, bro. It's the only thing. The food there was not great. But
they don't go to Glasgow, they just go to Edinburgh.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we just picked bad spots to eat. But the food wasn't amazing, and just too many Americans, bro. Because they're like 1 in 10 Americans think they're Scottish. It's just fuck off, man. Stay in Detroit, bro. You're not fucking Scottish. Well. I mean, I'm also a tourist there, but like the American accent just bothers me, you know. So
they just speak loud, bro. You can hear them across the room. Like
Mm-hmm. It's like, why do I know
mean,
exactly your whole itinerary for your whole trip? You've been stood in the line behind me for 4 minutes, and I know everything about you. I know where you live. You know, I know your whole family. I know your dog's name. Just please quiet down a little bit, you know. It does my head in.
At least,
And it's not even the fact they're loud.
normally,
It's just the fact that fucking accent, it just does my head in, bro.
at least the waiters normally will get a tip from them, at least for dealing with them. So
Yeah,
maybe it's
I
worth
suppose
it.
so. I mean, I say I don't like... I mean, I'm sure there's loads of nice American people, just the accent annoys me. But when I was doing my mountain climbing, Three Peaks thing, there was an American bloke that I was talking to. He's from California. His accent wasn't annoying, but he said he'd been living in the UK for like 20 years, so maybe that was it.
Oh yeah, that is washed.
But
down.
he still sounded American. And guess where he moved to from California?
Well, I'm guessing somewhere in Scotland. No.
No, he moved to England.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Is it a really random place or is it like a decently known city?
It's a shithole, and it's where me and you spent the first 15 years of our life.
There's no way.
I know, I couldn't believe it. On my group, there was actually 4 other people from where we come from, and I was like, what the fuck? It was
That's so
weird.
because you guys didn't even go up there.
Like as a group, no, we all
together.
travelled there individually, yeah. And it's just like, I was talking to this guy, I was like, where's your accent from? I know you're, like, I can tell you're American, but I don't know where in America. I can't place it. And he was like, I'm from California. And he's like, but I've been living in the UK for like 18 years now because I married a British woman. I was like, oh, okay. And then I saw him take, it gets weirder, by the way. I saw him take his jacket off, and he had on this, like, you know, like gym shirts, like a certain material.
Yeah.
You know, like a Gymshark shirt will be that material. Because we had to wear that sort of thing when climbing the mountain. And I saw the shirt he had on was the basketball team that me and you used to play for. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, because at that point he'd already said, oh, I moved to UK 18 years. I was like, wait, you're from my town? And he was like, oh, yeah. And I'm like, and I played on that basketball team that you had a shirt on. I was like, I nearly wore my one of those because it's the material we needed to climb the fucking mountain. I couldn't believe it, bro. I was so surprised.
Specific material to get you up, man.
Yeah, I mean, fuck. I needed everything I could muster to get up the mountains, but yeah, I couldn't believe it, man.
That is really random.
Yeah, I know. I could not believe it. And then also in my group was an American guy, and that was lovely having to chat to him. But he was nice.
Bit random. You just had some Americans in your group.
Well, I mean, I was in Scotland, so they're just all around. He probably wasn't even doing the fucking 3 Peaks challenge. He just saw us and started tagging along. So, yeah, there's probably more Americans visiting Scotland than there are Scots in Scotland.
Fair enough.
But yeah, man, that was my last 2 weeks. Just fucking been tired from that, pretty much. I've been tired.
Yeah, I mean, I'm moving far away, so I've actually only been up there twice now. But I'm going to go up there again to look at another house. But I have to drive 3 hours there and then 3 hours back every time I want to see a place. So that's also
moving from, like, moving up north from, like, London is tough. Because it's fucking, like, 10 hours fucking traveling, 8 hours traveling there and back. Bro, I said this to my mum, and she was like, oh, why doesn't he get a hotel and, like, look at 3 of them? That's what I said. I said, you should just fucking take a tent, bro. Sleep in an Asda car park for 3 days when you're looking at
that's not
places to move to.
That's not the problem. It's like we want to look at more places, right? And the thing is, I don't want to go to somewhere like, I don't want to look at a place that's shit, like, on purpose, right? So, like, I'm trying to be a bit picky to where we want to live, because you want a decent place to live, because else you're just going to be fed up of being there as well. So And then you call, and then like one's like, oh, I can do Monday, and the other one's like, I can do Tuesday. It's like the other one's like, I can do Friday, and it's just annoying because can't spend all my money staying there all week. It's not a fucking holiday.
You won't have enough money to move otherwise, Like, sorry,
like
I was going to buy a
50
house,
quid
but I
a
had to
night
get the train actually. So, yeah, scrap that. Guess I'll just kill myself.
Yeah, man, I don't know. It's an annoying situation, but hopefully it'll get sorted out soon because it has to anyway.
Yeah, otherwise you're coming back home, baby. Come back to me, bro. Come back to home territory. You know you want to.
I don't.
You belong
You're moving
here,
soon
bro.
as well, so then I will just be by myself again anyway there.
Yeah, true, actually, yeah.
So it's not like you're going to be there for very long.
See, there's going to be a really awkward time for this podcast that so many people care about, because we're both, well, like, you're going to move, hopefully, unless,
I am going to move. There's
a couple options. There's a couple options. You either become a squatter, you don't find a place, you just become a squatter, you just don't leave your place now. Squatters' rights and all that. You're filming a video, it's got candles on because there's no power anymore.
Okay. There's the immigrant boat.
Yeah, there's the immigrant tactic
to the shore
where
one.
you just, like, I don't know, steal a boat or just, like, get really wet and grow a long beard. And you'll just get another house in London. You don't want to go to London, though. Or you can... I forgot what I was going to say for the third one.
Or just move. Just
or you can come back home. Come back home. Come back to home territory.
Yeah, that sounds
And I don't mean Portugal, bro. I don't mean Portugal. I mean come back where you belong.
Yeah.
To the hometown.
Is that where I belong? I don't know if that's where I belong.
It's where everyone that has a crippling meth addiction belongs. Don't know if we're included in that, but...
Maybe if I do go back, I'll develop one.
I think you would, man. I think if you spend too long on this town, yeah, it gets ugly, man. It gets ugly. But yeah, hopefully.
How's it going with your search for moving, man?
We're in the same boat as you. We just don't have like a ticking, tick, 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 bro. What are you doing talking to me? You're gonna get evicted.
Yeah.
We ain't got that, in the back of our minds. So we're, pretty much just waiting to find a place now in the same boat as you. Then we're just going to go, hopefully at the end of next month. But that means, like, you're going to move within 2 weeks. And then, like, a couple of weeks after that, I'm probably going to move. So, like, I don't know how we're going to get any pods out. Well, how we're going to get anything
once I've got my shit set up,
I'll turn
on my computer. Next day, you're moving.
Yeah, so... Unless you want to do a bunch of one-man podcasts, But yeah,
it's just you for a couple of weeks, and then it's just me.
Yeah. Yeah, well, actually, I prefer this. Actually, I don't like talking to you, man. I like just talking to myself. I think just gonna do it like this from now on.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be quite an awkward time. Well, we can try squeeze some more, and we might film another one at the end of this week. You said, and then we can like space out the upload so it'll be not so far away. Like every couple. I don't know, man. There might not be many, but once we're both settled, we can get back on being consistent. I think we shouldn't have a problem.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I'm so ready to move, bro. I'm gonna have so much more like control over my life when I move. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna be able to, sort things out and do things how I want to do them much more effectively. I think so. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good for me, hopefully.
Yeah, it's good. It's good freedom, man. Just make sure you don't settle on somewhere that you're not sure about. Make sure it's like somewhere you actually like, because you might as well even pay like £50 more a month as someone you like a place you like more than a bit less, and then you're just sat there and you're like, fucking, this place is shit. So that's what I'll say. That's my advice, because I think the house I'm in, it's not bad, but I think for the price it's not good. Like if I was paying like half the price I am. Yeah, I know. Like let's say I move this house somewhere else in the country, it's not going to be as much. But like, it's not a bad size, but for the price I'm paying, it's fucking awful.
Like, it's just occurred to me. This is probably a
What?
really. This is just us talking, bro. It's probably a really boring podcast. Who was
That's what
listening
people
to?
do on podcasts, man.
I know,
You're the-
but it's just funny to me.
Yeah, and we also can't say location, so we're just sat here doing encrypted messages.
Yeah. That only the other person understands. Yeah, and I ain't editing this one, so we ain't name dropping nothing. You know, I'm
Anyway,
always
what
scared
occurred
there's
to
gonna
you,
be
bro?
people. What do you mean? What occurred to me? When did I say this?
You just said this, and then you just went off
Oh,
on something.
it occurred to me how boring it would be. Not, I didn't.
Oh, I
you
see.
thought-
I thought you had like
this
some
has just
fucking
occurred to me, and
revelation,
then
mate.
no, that was the revelation that this is probably.
Oh, I see.
Not
Okay.
riveting, you know. Yeah, man. What
I
else have I
see.
been up to? Not much, but yeah.
Yeah,
And you've
neither
just
have
been
I, mate.
stressing.
I've not even been.
Well,
making
that
videos or
fucking
anything.
sums us up, bro. I seen you in 2 weeks. Surely there's something to talk about with the podcast. What have you been up to? Nothing. What about you? Nothing. Well, fuck me. We're just both boring.
You've been walking around, and I've
Yeah.
been looking
Sitting around.
bro. That's
We've been sitting, searching, and walking.
yeah.
Podcast done in 3 letters. Wow.
Man. That's 3 words, you mean? But I don't know why I said letters.
Yeah, letters. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know.
Come on, we're already half an hour in.
Yeah, I know. We got to pick up. We got to pick up. Fucking our brains. You said you ain't been uploading. You just not been too stressed or what?
I'm just taking a break, man. My plan was to take a break once I move, but I don't know. I was just like sat there and I was like, I can't bother to make, not like in a bothered way, like I'm just lazy. I just meant like, I think I need a mental reset of what to do. There's a video coming out very soon on my channel. I'm probably gonna record it today actually. That explains the situation better, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just
it's good though sometimes,
is.
man. Just to, you know, I mean, I'm kind of in a similar boat where it's like I want to keep the ball rolling, but like I'm just gonna be moving soon. I kind of want to stop and then restart. Then it's kind of like tempting, but I don't want to stop being consistent and then have my like views fall off or anything. And also like I am also kind of I don't really know. Well, lately I've been really struggling for ideas on what to make, but I still want to make videos, you know. But yeah, like YouTube burnout is real. Like people say, like, oh, how are you gonna get, you know, if you have like a job, people say they're burnt out. But like YouTube burnout, it feels very similar, and it's like a creative burnout, which is like, I don't know, it just kind of sucks, bro. Like when you don't know, like what to make, you know, when the world is your fucking oyster, but you ain't got shit to, you know, squeeze out of you. It just kind of sucks, and it does like take a toll on you, because like especially if it's your job, I can sympathize like that. You know, you feel like you just have to squeeze. You know, it's like when the toothpaste fucking runs out and you just squeeze in the last fucking tiny piece out. You know, it's better to just buy a new fucking figure toothpaste than keep squeezing forever. You know.
Toothpaste. Why are you saying toothpaste?
Shut the fuck up. We ain't getting into this, bro. We're gonna start fighting. I'm trying to motivate you, bro. I'm trying to help you. Like, oh, why you saying it wrong? Fuck off, bro. Fuck off then. Delete your channel, bro. Fuck you.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, I was
shut
listening to you and then bro said toothpaste and I was like, I
Fuck
can't
off,
take this
man.
shit serious.
Fuck off, man. Whatever it's called, bro. Whatever you
Nah,
use
but
to
it's true.
clean
It's
your
not
teeth,
like
bro.
I don't. Yes, YouTube is not the hardest job in the world. Like I'm not going down into the mines every day, 12 hours a day. It's just I think it's a mentally, like as I say, creative, hard sometimes. You know, it just you get stuck a little bit.
Like
Sometimes
it's
you just
very-
need to space out a bit. Not space out, was it? Look at it from a wider view instead of such narrow focus, like making videos.
Yeah, but it's a great job to have or even aspire to have. But like when people are like, oh, I'm not having a good time with YouTube, you know, like anytime a YouTuber's like, mentally I'm doing so bad, and everyone's like, oh wow, it must suck, you know, making videos all day. Like it's a great job to have. It's a great position to be in. But like, you can still get very burnt out of it because all the numbers. It's just a numbers game. You get too deep into like analytics, and you're like, fuck, this video's this, that, and that, and the retention is this, and I had this many views. So like, we're lucky that we're not scavenging for fucking food.
Close, man. I'm close.
Yeah, scavenging for food in London. But yeah, but it is a real. It can be a real toll on your brain.
Yeah, it's not like it's, as I said, it's not the hardest job in the world, and I'm not gonna ever complain about it being a job. I think it's good, but I think it's with anything in life, with any job, with any situation. Like, I mean, there's people that are sat there depressed and don't have a job or whatever, and you can have a job and also be in the same position, and you could be, I don't know, you could just be working in an office and not like it, or you could be a bin man and love it. So like, it's not really like, it's just, it depends on the person and the situation, innit?
Yeah. But yeah.
But I think it's the thing I'm struggled with the most at the moment is literally because I know I'm moving very soon, and I've also have the stress of finding a place, because else I'll probably be fine. I'm not gonna lie, but it's like getting closer and closer, and I have to worry about something else that's like a bit more important at this moment in time, because
can't fault you for it though.
Yeah.
It's
more of a thing like I can't even try and I don't think I could focus right now to try and make a video, like a good video. I think I would just, my mind slips a bit at the moment. I'll say something. Last week, at the start of last week, not this week, I think it was last, I don't know. I got a Whoop, man. That's been cool.
You got a Whoop.
Yeah.
Kill yourself.
So, why?
Fuck Whoops, bro. That's like rich people shit. How much you pay for this Whoop?
I did a year subscription, man.
How much was that?
Like 200 and something quid.
What the fuck, bro? Just so I can tell you when to shit and what to eat, bro.
Nah, bro. But I found out I'm like the goated. I'm like a goated human already, bro. And I didn't even know this shit, man.
That's what the Whoop. You spend £200 so the Whoop could tell you, you're alright. You're actually not a fat fucking slob. You knew that anyway. You didn't have to pay £200 for that.
No, all I'm saying is like Whoop was like, it's like, oh, you're quite healthy, mate. So
yeah,
that's good.
Yeah. Wow.
Whoop
is too expensive, bro. It bothers me. People that wear Whoop tend to be annoying fucking people too. I don't know. I've known a couple people that have had Whoop, and they've all been like questionable individuals,
All I'll say is, bro, do you know what I'd found the most surprising? My heart rate, man. My heart rate. I have incredible heart rate, and I don't do any cardio.
Well, I think
I have a resting heart rate of 44.
How is that even possible, bro?
And
I think you've got it on you've put it around like your fucking, like, I don't know, your cock or something, and it's not reading it right.
I don't think so.
That'd actually be great for heart rate. That's a bad example, but like, I don't know. You've like fucking, you've put it on like your ankle or something where there's no blood, and it's like, wow, this guy's like a fucking reptile, bro. His heart beats once a night.
No, I've got it a way you're supposed to have it, man, and I don't know.
Wow.
Maybe I just got this to stroke my own ego for a while.
Yeah, he's like, I'm feeling bad. I need to spend £200 for a little piece of plastic to tell me that I'm actually not a fat fucking slob.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, you know what it is? I think it's good to. It's a good investment for my health, man. I'm like, I can see when I sleep better and stuff, how I like the sleep part of it. Like, like how good was my sleep? When should I go to sleep? If I should wake up at this time, according to my body. Like, it says my stress levels.
Is it telling you, you got to wake up at 5 p.m. every day?
No, you set the time you want to wake up and it just tells you what time you should go to bed.
I see. I thought it was like telling you, like, oh, your body is made to sleep at this time. Because surely if they launched Whoop in like Italy or Spain, where they sleep all the fucking time.
Take a nap.
Yeah. The only way Whoop would be successful was they're like, oh, what time is it? Or what should I do for my health right now? And Whoop is like, oh, just sleep all day, mate. Just fucking close the shutters, close the business, just go to bed. You know, but what a fucking invention. So yeah, that.
Nah, I think the sleep part of it is cool, and there's like a journal feature. So, like for example, like, did you have caffeine? When did you have caffeine? At what time? Like, when's the last time you ate food before you went to bed? Like, it just sees everything that affects your body in that way.
Mm.
That's what I'm more interested in. I'm not like. That's what I like the most about it. So.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know. Whoop rubs me the wrong way.
I think it's good.
No, you go.
I think it's good. I know what you mean. Yes, a lot of rich people probably have it and shit. I don't think it's a rich person thing, but of course, it depends what you spend your money on, innit? Like, technically, if I got 1 or 2 takeaways a month, I would have the same money for the Whoop for the year anyway. So
you've annoyed me even more with this.
It's just what you put.
This statement. Wait, you said 10? How many takeaways?
No, bro, it's just. No, like let's say I think Whoop, well, the one I have, I think I don't have the highest one because that one does blood pressure and I don't fucking need that shit. But I've got like the 200 and something pound a month, right? No, not a month. Fucking hell, that'd be insane. That's crazy. £200 or something a year, right? So, like, what I'm saying is, it's just depending on the person what you prioritize spending your money on, innit? So someone could, like, spend, like, get a takeaway 2 or 3 times in that month. Or someone could spend, like, buy, like, a couple items of clothes. Or, I don't know, bro. Like, or, like, fucking get a coffee every single day. Like, I don't know what you like doing or spending your money on type of shit. But I'd rather spend it on this, I guess. I don't know.
Well, whatever you say to justify this purchase, that is kind of insane. I don't know, but you know.
I don't think it's insane.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough if you're into like that sort of. But I feel like you can be healthy without this fucking robot like telling you X, Y.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying you can't be healthy. I think it just helps you.
And I think people
being healthier or looking after yourself.
People that got it rubbed me the wrong way, man. You know what? I like you a little bit less. You know. I don't know. You're getting too posh, I think. You're getting too posh. You've left the shithole town.
Nah, man.
You're going to become... Bro, when you're homeless, you know, bro, it's not going to work, man. You're going to run into the ocean with your big beard trying to get a home in London, and they're going to see the Whoop and be like, oh, these fuckers ain't got Whoops. This is one of ours. And they're just going to, like, put you in prison or something for trying it, you know?
I have to hide that shit when they search me, man. Yeah. It's not going to be good.
Yeah. You know, fucking hell. I don't know, man. The people with Whoops, it's too posh. It's too posh. That's how you know, like...
I don't know. You have a fucking Fitbit, man. So technically, it's just like a different version of that. It's just more of like a high-tech, a bit more expensive version.
You know...
It's not like...
They say money changes you, bro. Money's changing you, man. All this wealth.
Is it?
This wealth,
I haven't got rich, bro.
You know it's gone to your head when you get a fucking Whoop. Sponsored by Whoop. Imagine.
Bro, it should be at this point, man.
Hey, I'm just
sat
saying,
here saying it was good.
If you want to give me one for free to change my mind, I'll fucking test it out. And if it goes well, you can sponsor the podcast if you want. But yeah, that's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, but that's for the year, though. So it's like, I don't know how much that is a month, though. I'm honestly... It's about 200 quid. How much is that? Let's see.
200 divided by 12. What's that?
16.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's not right. Is that right?
Bro, I don't care, bro. We're not a maths podcast, bro. Fucking put the calculator away.
All I'm saying is it's not super expensive. It's just the membership fucking thing, though, isn't it? So subscription, was it called?
It bothers me that it's like a membership. You can't just buy a Whoop. No, they're so pompous and cunty that you need to. It's a subscription, and you pay £200, and it's still not yours. You know. Fuck you, Whoop. Give me the fucking Whoop band. What are you gonna do if I lose it? What if I say I lose it? Can I keep it then? Well, they'd probably make the app stop working.
But to be fair, you can't sell it because it's free.
What do you mean?
You get the band for free. You get the Whoop for free. You just pay for the subscription.
That is.
So it's got no resale value.
Yeah, subscriptions can suck my ass. I hate them. I hate them. Fuck subscriptions, bro. You know what? Fuck capitalism, bro. I'm about to send a mail bomb to someone. I don't know who, but I'm fucking cooking one up.
Communist podcast now,
yeah,
mate.
this is the Communist Cretins podcast. That's what the C in Cretins stands for, bro. There's 2 C's in Cretins.
That's it. What's the RETINS stand for?
R is for right wing communist. Those don't go together, kind of.
That's like the opposite.
We are the pansexuals of politics.
Communist Republic. Yeah, Communist Republic. Evolution.
Mm-hmm.
Tyranny.
We're just making shit up now. It's like KSI, bro. It's like, it's knowledge strength. Like, fuck off. No, it's not, bro. It's just some shit that you come up with. No one believes that. No one's believing that we're the communist revolutionary.
Bro somehow only came up with that after he got that tattoo. He never had that before. Yeah. All of a sudden he was like, oh shit, this will look cool.
Yeah.
It didn't look cool.
Would you ever get any tattoos? You probably would, right? I could see you with a tattoo.
I don't know. I thought about it, but it's not good for you, so I don't know.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get a tattoo. I'm gonna get a Whoop. Fuck off, man. Oh my god, who have you become? Who are you? I don't know you anymore.
Mate, it's not that. It's just I've known this since I was younger. Like, it's not great for your body, is it? So
no, but we'll die anyway.
I think that's one of the reasons I wouldn't get it. It's not like, and also I'm not even sure what I would get if I get one.
Yeah, same. It'd need to be something cool.
I've considered it.
It'd need to be.
I've considered.
Yeah, same. But I'm glad I haven't yet. You know, don't know what I'd want. What's the worst tattoo you can get? It's got to be something that's like the absolute worst. Probably like Hitler.
The lion, heart, and clock in the UK.
I think a swastika is probably worse. Like a swastika on the forehead.
Not as bad as that.
Like you are not getting any. You're not getting a job like whatsoever with that. You know.
And can I say something? This is really random now. It was my granddad's birthday the other day.
What has this got to do with the swastika? Where is this going?
No, this has to do with it. This has to do with it.
It's like, what?
It was my granddad's birthday the other day, and I was wearing New York. I've got like a few. No, I've got. Listen.
I've got a few armbands. You know, I've got a few leather jackets and armbands. Fuck me.
I have a few hats that have the New York Yankee symbol on them, right?
All right.
I call on FaceTime. The first thing this guy goes is, "Why are you wearing a Nazi hat?"
I mean,
I went, "What are you on about?" He went, "Are you wearing a Nazi hat? Is that the Nazi symbol?" I was like, "No." And then he was just staring at his phone for a solid minute and went, "Oh, okay, it isn't."
Wait, what? The Yankees logo, what does that look like? Doesn't it just say Yankees?
No, it just says, it's like an N with a Y through it.
I mean, there's an N. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you'd see that and assume Nazi. You know, that's kind of...
I don't know what happened to bro, but he must have had some sort of flashback because he was like staring at that shit like he's seen that before and it was not good.
Bro thought he was getting beat up by Nazis every day after he's at the bar. But
I was like to him, why would I be casually walking around with that? And also, like, let's say I'm going to make a call to my family. Let's put the hat on.
See what they think. Yeah, no. I mean, it is 2025, bro. Anti-Semitism is on the rise. Also, I heard. Yes, I've heard from you, actually, lots of terrible things that you've said. What do you have to say for yourself?
What are you on about?
I don't know, but we can't talk about this is a no-cut podcast, right? So let's get away from this.
You're cutting out, mate. You're lagging out.
Yeah, you've been lagging for me like this whole fucking time. Like, I've just been catching every other word and using my brain. We might not even be talking about the same thing anymore.
We might
Are
not.
we talking about Nazis?
No.
Oh no! What's happened then? Like, no, that's just we're not
I've
talking about
never
that.
mentioned. I've never mentioned that before, mate. So I don't know what you're on about now.
Yeah, don't know. I thought it was talking about Nazis and Yankees. My bad. How's that happened?
I don't know. You tell me, mate.
I'm just going schizo, and I imagined I had a friend to talk about Nazis with, man. You know what? I feel like every time we do a pod, we end up talking about them in some sort of way, man. It's just too easy to make jokes, you know, about like Hitler jokes. So easy.
But is there many jokes? Like, what are the jokes?
I don't know. You could just sort of like reference it every now and again as like the benchmark of like evilness. When you're like, oh, you know, I don't know how to.
Yeah, I think people do use it
you
as
can just
that,
like reference
like something bad, like
yeah, like the Holocaust.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I don't want to shower. That's as evil as the Holocaust. You know. No.
Okay.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
And
bro.
this is all because I had a whoop on, bro. So
Yeah, which honestly, if Nazis were still around, they would be using the whoop.
maybe.
They definitely would. They love statistics, bro. They love it. Logistics, statistics, graphs, charts. Bro, they love that shit. That's what they live for. They're just like autistic incels that love numbers. How many now? 5 million. Oh, good. You know? They'd be like, oh, what is my heart rate now? Oh, 5/52. Now kill 10 Jews. Okay, what is it now? Oh, it's gone down. Look, it's so good. You know, they would be all over this shit. That's why I don't like it at its core. I just never realized till now. Thank you for letting me know. Again, whoop. If you want to prove me wrong, give me a free whoop. I'll be all over it.
Bro, just trying to entice Whoop to send him a free Whoop. So
No, if I ever get a whoop thing now, I'm doing it in fucking Nazi cosplay, just to prove my point. I'll become a Nazi just to prove my point that only they would use it.
I will buy you a Whoop just so you could do that, mate.
Yeah. Hey, is it worth it though? That would honestly be good branding.
A live stream of you in that outfit.
That would be
doing the signs.
That would be good branding for Whoop. It's so good that this man has ruined his life pretty much just to wear it for a while. That's great. That's great.
Yeah. Even though it's free, I've told you this, so I would literally just
give me the band. Yeah. Oh, wrong band.
Just the band. Yeah.
No, what are we talking about? I don't know. See, it's too easy, man. It's too easy to make jokes about Nazis. I don't know how or why. They just roll off the tongue, you know.
They're always the subject.
That was the Jews, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, what else has happened? How's your life been?
I think we've talked about this.
Yeah,
mate.
let's go back to Nazis. Well, what else did they get up to, bro? This is the new podcast.
Right, what's your plans? What's your plans for the next 2 weeks, man? We've talked about the last 2 weeks. What's your plan for the next? The next
2 weeks, work, make YouTube videos, then move out. That's it. But yeah.
What? I thought you were going to Scotland.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that too.
But I thought you were only moving out for the next month. I was confused.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's after that, I guess. So for the next 2 weeks, not moving.
I'm just going to move straight away.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm going now, actually. It depends how well this is received. You know, if people start trying to bomb my house.
Turns out you're actually going to live in a campsite in Scotland.
I'm just going to become a gypsy. Yeah. That'll be alright. How do they get their money? I don't have a clue, man. What do they do? Just fraud.
You don't want to know.
No, it's just not. I know extremely little about gypsies. You know, I just know they're always fucking. Mate, they're always orange. Why? Looks horrible. You should probably stop that. You know, it looks fucking disgusting.
Mate, I will say one. It's really random. A few weeks ago, because I sold my old car.
Mm-hmm.
A few weeks ago, before I even had it, maybe a month ago now, before I even had it on sale, because I put it up on sale, whatever, online. Before it was even on sale or anything, it was just sat in my driveway. Some gypsy guy came and knocked on my door and was like, "Is your car for sale? I've seen it quite a few times outside your house now." I was like, "What? It's in my driveway." Turns out it actually was for sale, but that's so weird. This guy was just randomly knocking on my door because my car's on my driveway, and he's seen it multiple times.
Sorry, I've noticed that you leave your car outside and you don't bring it to bed with you. Is it for sale by any chance? You know, like what? Where else? Where do you leave your car?
And then guess what? And then bro makes me the most handsome offer of £300.
How much did you get rid of it for in the end?
For like 900.
Yeah, he's fucking lowballing the fuck out of you, bro. You gotta respect him for trying. I mean, fair enough, I guess. But
yeah, like it was an amazing car, but it's not £300. You might as well scrap it for that price.
Yeah.
Bro came and knocked on my door because the car was sat on the driveway and went, "I noticed you ain't been moving this car. Can I buy it off you for 300 quid? My wife just passed a driving test." Points to wife. She's like 16 years old.
Is this wait? What? Is this real?
This is real. I'm not lying. This is real.
What the fuck? My wife just became legally eligible to drive a car. Oh no, she didn't pass a test. She's just old enough now. She's 16. Fucking hell.
So I was like, so he went past my house and went, "Yeah, no, this one's the one."
Yeah, that's what a fucking weird. Didn't someone also shout at you when you first moved? You know, like you were like just outside your house and some guy like drove by and he's like, "You don't even speak English," after just getting mad for no reason. What was that? What happened there?
Oh, that was a different thing. I was just trying to park on my bro. You know what? Maybe it's the fucking driveway. I don't know what's going on. But like, where I live right now, and I don't live here very long anymore.
I don't live here very long.
It's like I won't live here for very long anymore because I'm moving. But at the moment, it's like it's not like a super busy road, but it can get decently busy, like rush hour and stuff. And I have to pull into my driveway to fucking put my car in there. So all of a sudden, I put the indicator on and I start turning into my driveway. And this guy nearly fucking crashes into me because he doesn't stop his car. And then slams his brakes. And then shouts at the window, "You didn't even say thank you, you fucking dickhead." And then I literally just laughed at him. I was just smiling at him because I thought it was funny. And he went, "And you don't fucking speak any English!" And just revved this car off.
Yeah. And that is how I met Nigel Pxrge. Fucking hell. What a guy, man. You didn't say thank you for me not fucking running you over. What are you fucking doing thinking? What are you thinking having a car in the road? Fucking hell, people these days.
I know, like, I actually, you know, when people wait, I actually say thank you to them. When they nearly slam into me, I don't say thank you because they're fucking dickheads.
Like, have you seen that video of that that guy on like the moped and he pulls out like right in front of a bus and he just like puts his hand together like thank you and then he just drives off, even though he was nearly just like flattened.
Yeah.
That's what he wanted you to do, man.
Top 10 respect moments, but that one was top 10 disrespect moments.
Just trying to move my car. Oh, fuck, I didn't actually ram into you and fucking run through your entire house with my vehicle. Where's my thank you? Fucking hell, imagine being his wife when England lose a game. Jesus. She is getting battered. She is getting battered.
Mate, because I didn't shout back at him and get annoyed for some reason like he wanted me to, I couldn't speak English, and that was also another reason for him to be annoyed.
Yeah. We all know who.
I mean, maybe I must have had my beard long again and my hair long at that point. I must have looked foreign.
Yeah, you must have been dripping with salt water, you know, fresh out of the fucking channel. You know.
No, I was actually parking my dinghy in my driveway.
I mean, yeah.
So that's what happened. Yeah, that's
long beard, you know, parking your £300 car. You do look like a freshie. So. Yeah. Fair enough, I suppose, on his behalf. I mean, not fair enough. Shitty thing to do, shitty thing to say. But you can see where he's...
Mate, I think what happens, man. When we're, oh my god, man, I can't speak.
Yeah, if fucking
My
can't
brain
even
is actually
speak
turned
English.
into mush
And you
in
can't even speak English. Come on, man. You've got a podcast
I'm not
and you
even
can't
lying.
even speak English. What is wrong with you?
In the last week, bro, because I've spent so much time looking at houses and researching stuff online and looking at maps and whatever, my brain has actually turned into mush, bro. I keep doing oh my god, I'm doing it. I keep speaking, bro, and I just stumbles. Not stump. Stop! Fuck's sake, man.
You can't even speak English. I think we need to end it here.
I can't speak English. Yeah, that's actually the main point that I'm trying to get at. So.
I've just realised. But
what I was gonna say is.
Oh, you go.
My advice is to. Well, I don't own this house, but when I will eventually buy a house in the future, to not buy a house on a busy road. Make sure it's like off a side road somewhere.
Or you
don't get constant people trying to slam onto you when you're trying to park in a driveway.
Or you might get profiled in some way.
It's happened quite a few times where someone's just not stopping, bro. I've nearly hit into a fucking like delivery driver on the mopeds because they drive like fucking lunatics, bro. They don't stop for anything. So I'm reversing into the driveway and guy zooms past the back of me so he could get past without waiting another 5 extra seconds. I've had like a truck nearly go into me, bro, because they don't want to wait for you to fucking pull over. Like,
oh, it sounds like you're just a bad driver, man.
It does sound like that, but all I'm doing is just parking in a driveway. It's not even that.
Yeah. Damn. Solid advice at the end. That's the quote of the week. Don't buy a house on a busy road.
That's such a good quote, man.
That's from Pxrge. Pxrge. What's your last name? Pxrge the Immigrant.
That's it. You know, it's like Alexander the Great. I'm just Pxrge the Immigrant.
Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Let's end it there. I think we've done like an hour pretty much. I've got to go eat dinner. No, I don't know if this will be out.
It's 4:20 by the way. This guy's gonna have dinner.
Sunday. English tradition, bro. Dinner is early on a Sunday.
I forgot people eat roast dinners, man. I'm not gonna lie. We stated that I'm an immigrant, man. So
yeah, we should be enemies. But look at us getting along. Yeah, I don't know if this will...
happened. I completely missed everything you said. I cut out and then I just hear we're enemies.
Yeah, whatever. Goodbye. Don't know when this will be out actually, because I've got to download your one and that's going to take ages. So I might not actually do this tonight. It might be out.
So
it might
probably
be
out tomorrow.
But I'm working all day tomorrow. It'll probably be out tomorrow. I can do it after work. I finish at like 3. So yeah. Goodbye, everyone. Don't know when the next one will be. So enjoy this one. Bye.